Hello, I'm Mark Davis here at Metalcraft Tools. When it comes to shaping metal, time is money, and the power hammer is one of the most effective ways to shape metal in a big hurry. If you're doing multiple panels, if you're doing things over and over again, then you need a power hammer. Metalcraft Tools sells a number of versions, from the version like you see here that's complete and ready to go, to a kit form, to a fabricated arms, and they have a number of different versions for guys just getting into the metal shaping. So what we'll do this morning is spend a few minutes with each of these different types of setups that you can buy, and we'll look at the kit form first. When you get your kit, you're going to get a number of pieces and they're going to be in different boxes. First thing you want to do is open the boxes up and put everything out on a table where you can see what is there. The main big box that you'll get will have the power assembly of the power hammer itself. We pre-assemble virtually this whole piece to where you're ready to put it together. Even though you'll have to disassemble minor pieces of it to put it together on your power hammer once you get your arms built, the majority of the thing is put together already. And the reason we do that is we've got to set the pressures on the springs and the leather belts and get everything coordinated perfectly, so when you put it together it works right from the start. When you get it, we have the dovetail slid on the back. It's pre-fit. It's got the brass in it. It's basically ready to go. You'll just have to loosen your bolt, slide it off. This is a weld-on piece that actually welds onto your arm. But we put it together for you to see how it goes together. It'll have the flywheel in the top, and this is your cam flywheel part that controls the length of the stroke. And you'll have to take this apart by taking the nut off of it apart, but we put it together for you to see the proper method of putting it together. Everything's properly torqued, everything's ready to go, so it's all in one assembly. Another thing that we also do is we sure that we fit the dies properly, so you've got your upper die in place like you need it and ready to go. Now, also in the boxes is your clutch assembly, and we've got it pre-assembled basically, so you see how it goes together. These two bolts bolt into the arm. This is the part that actually activates the slipping belt, so it's all together. This is the brake that actually touches on the pulley on the bottom, has the idler to make the belt work. It bolts onto the end of this. Everything's all in there. It's all been pre-assembled. You've got your pulleys, you've got your drive pulley on the bottom, you've got your shaft. The shaft has the keys already pre-fit in there. Each pulley's been slid on there in place. Flywheel goes on this end, goes flush with the end of the shaft, just tighten it down. It's got the motor pulley. It comes with a motor in place. It's a 1 horsepower motor that can go 110 or 220, either one. It's got your bearings, pillar bearings for your shaft, and all the bolts are in a box, and all the different springs, return springs and everything are all in there. You got your drive belt, and then you got your lower anvil, and then it's fitted for the die. It's your die holder for the bottom, and then whatever assorted dies that you order with the kit will come also. And that pretty much makes up the kit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over a set of fabricated arms, and we'll talk about our fabricated arms just a little bit, take you a little further into the process of putting your power hammer together. One of the options that we offer when we sell our kits is to also sell a set of fabricated arms. A lot of guys feel that when they buy a set of fabricated arms that all they're actually getting is the arms itself. It's a little deceiving because it's sort of hard to put into pictures and let everybody understand what we're actually doing. When you buy a fabricated set of arms from us, not only do you get the jig built arms that are powder coated and ready to go, but they're assembled completely all the way through. We put everything together and run it in so you know that when you get it, take it off the pallet, you can bolt it right on, hook your electric to it, and you're ready to run. Now, I've got one of the upper arms completely assembled, and we'll show it to you just as it will come to you. When you purchase a set of our power hammer arms, you get the kit pre-assembled on the arms. So when you basically get it on the pallet, everything that you see is put together like it is. All the holes are drilled, all the tapped properly. Everything's in place like it would run on your power hammer. Everything's spaced where it's supposed to be spaced, set up, tension set on the belt. We even go as far as putting in the stroke length that you'll need to use your power hammer. Everything's completely done and ready to go. I'll even go as far as wiring it 110 or 220 depending on what you specify. It also comes with a Lexan protection guard for the motor and the belt, and it's in place and bolted on the pallet when you receive it. You've looked a little bit at what you get when you buy a kit. You've looked a little bit at what you get when you get the fabricated arms. We'll spend a little bit of time with a complete assembly so you'll know what comes in a complete assembly with the power hammer. This is our double-headed power hammer. This is a complete unit that we've got set up here. We've got a set of soft dies or stretching dies on this side, and on this side we've got a set of shrinking dies set up. A lot of guys choose to set up whatever they're going to do with shape on that side, whether they're using leather dies or they're using radius dies. And then on this side it's set up for shrinking, because you can shrink a lot of times faster than you can stretch. And you also want planishing capabilities set up, so if you are shrinking, you can go and planish with it immediately. You're not changing dies all the time. Some guys set up single head units. We sell them also. We sell the double like you see it. Everything's on a 1-inch base. We've got the tower already on there. All the holes are drilled. Everything's ready to go. When you get it, it looks just like this. It's been run in. Every one of the power hammers that we build here, we run them in, we test them before we ship them out, so everything's ready to go. When you get it in your shop, you plug it in, push the button, you're ready to start making money immediately. If you've got any questions about the power hammer or how we can help you get into a unit, just give us a call here at Metalcraft Tools. Myself or my family will step up and help you get into making money with a power hammer in a big hurry.